What's up, everybody? It's Luke James, not the singer. If you're looking to get your music reviewed, you can hit up this email that's right here. But today I'm going to hit you up with my thoughts and opinions on this new album from GoldLink called Diaspora. Now, GoldLink is a rapper who's coming out of Washington, D.C., and back in 2017, he actually made my year-end list with his album called At What Cost. Really one of my favorite projects that year, lots of interesting stuff going on with it, and I was a fan of GoldLink even before that with some of his other projects and songs. Just a guy who has a really unique flow and style, so once I heard that this project was coming out, I was very curious to see what he'd be doing with it. However, after hearing some of the singles, it kind of became clear to me that I wasn't going to be a fan of the pop rap direction that he was going in. As the title suggests, you are going to get a very eclectic mix of music here that explores dancehall, reggae, Afro beats, and some other stuff. So in that aspect, it is kind of cool. You're getting a bit of a concept here where he's exploring various sounds and cultures and bringing it all together on one project. I thought that was kind of interesting how he did that. But as a result, this album can get all over the damn place like a toddler who was gone off the Sour Patch Kids, man. Not to mention that a lot of this, where it is pop rap, it made me feel like maybe I just turned on a pop radio station or I walked into a teenage clothing store and they were just playing this shit over top of my head, you know what I mean? Not really, it's very different from what he's done in the past, so I will give him credit for that, for trying new things, but just be clear of that when you're watching my review, that this just wasn't something that really stuck with me too much, although there were some things here that I liked. When I'm talking about this pop rap sound, I'm talking about those bouncy and bright beats with exotic percussion and poppy features, as heard on songs like Joke Ting More, and even the single Zulu screams in particular. That said, nothing about these tracks really stood out to me too much, but I'm not naive to the whole idea behind them. I mean, they're really just fun and light vibes for the summertime, driving around under the sun and that type of thing, so I can appreciate them for that, and I would say that Zulu Screams has actually grown on me a little bit. When I first heard it, I kind of went meh, because it does sound like a lot of other stuff that I've heard, but as of now, it's a fun song for when I'm just out in my backyard, you know what I mean? My kids are in the pool cooling off, it's nice and sunny, it's the type of song that I can turn on and just kind of vibe with. So I do appreciate what he was doing with some of this music. And obviously, where this is mostly a pop rap album, outside of a couple bangers like the songs Maniac and Rumble, there really isn't much to get into with the lyrics because he's really just rapping about some very simple stuff. I do like his bouncy flow as usual, that's something that has always stuck out about GoldLink, but I don't have a lot of lyrical content or concepts or anything to break down here because it really is your typical pop rap stuff. You know, some fun, some love, some dancing, some relationships, a little bit of hard talk thrown in there as well. But just bar-wise and content-wise, I wasn't really blown away here by anything that GoldLink was doing. However, to be fair, there are a couple of moments, like on Days Like This, where he's reminiscing on some of the street shit that he did as a kid, including getting into fist fights before he got his first kiss. And on the song Tiff Freestyle, he's jumping on this piano instrumental and reminiscing on a time when he got jumped, and then sometime later, one of the perpetrators actually got killed. So he does explore some of his past, some of the street shit that he's gone through, but it's kind of just sprinkled throughout here and there, you know? It doesn't really tie into the overall concept too much. I don't think there's a lot of focus with the lyrics and songwriting, really just kind of scattered as far as the bars go. So, you know, that's something that, for me, that's something I'm always looking for. I know that's not really the type of project he was doing here, but I also think there was some stuff that he could have touched on with the idea of Diaspora. By using all these various sounds, he could have really done something more interesting with the songwriting, I think, to help tie it all together, but instead it kind of just seems like he just let his pen flow, which makes sense for a lot of these pop rap tracks. But if I'm being honest, I really think that some of the best moments with the bars came from two of the features. We got Pusha T on Cokewhite, where he steals the show and makes a reference to one of my favorite Master P albums, The Ice Cream Man. That one is a classic in my eyes. I really love that one. And on You Say, we have Tyler in top form coming through with a great rap verse. With all the singing we've been hearing from him lately, it was kind of nice to hear him focus on this rap verse. And this is just a song where they're basically speaking to some girls. So again, not really anything too deep or interesting, but it was a great song. Some really nice production on here as well. And those were my two favorite songs here, as well as Zulu Screams, which has grown on me. But overall, man, I'm going to go with a light 3 out of 5. I do like this for what it is. It's just kind of nice and light and breezy, nothing too heavy. But as I said, there's not really anything too memorable with the rapping. That bouncy, energetic style he has certainly works well enough with some of these beats, but I'd also say that the beats don't really stick out too much, man. That's something that I took away from this. It was kind of fun to listen through. There wasn't much here that I thought was all out awful, although I thought the song Yard was kind of chintzy. It really is just some background noise type of music, you know what I mean? I guess that's what he wanted to do because it is that pop rap direction that for me personally doesn't get a whole lot of replay value. But hey, it is what it is. It's kind of a fun project. So that's really all I got to say about it. You got your light vibes here, and I'll take a couple of tracks to fuck with. But that's it. You guys can let me know in the comment section what you think about this one. And as usual, make sure you do all that good YouTube and social media stuff where you show me love and you show me lots of it. Thank you for watching, everybody. I will see you next time.